Any resentment from any of the guys, given that you're kind of a quote-unquote Crockett guy or an NWA guy, and you're coming in there and you get a pretty prominent role in a pretty prominent position? Any resentment from the guys?
Not that I was aware, but there was one little situation, and I had been very close to Andre the Giant. When he was, when I was in Amarillo, when I was in other territories, and he was barnstorming where he would come into depending on the size of the territory, anywhere from a week to 3 weeks. And invariably, I would have him over to my home to cook a home-cooked meal for him. And I thought that I had, a really a good relationship with him. And Vince was always up front. There was no things going on behind and things said about. He was very upfront, which I have great respect for him for that. But he told me that it shocked a lot of people when I was hired to go to New York. And Andre was there at the time, and because my background had been so closely associated with the National Wrestling Alliance territories, Vince told me one day, he said, Andre came to him, and again, Andre would go to other territories, but Vince is the one that booked him out. And he said, Andre came to him, he said, I just want you to know, because we don't have any secrets around here. He said, Andre, said, you sure that you're good with hiring this guy? Because he's been so strongly associated with the NWA. You have any reservations at all? And Vince said, no, I'm very comfortable with hiring him, and whatever contact I've had with him so far, he's everything that I heard about him, and I'm glad that we were able to get him. Vince then, made it a point to share that conversation with me about Andre, and he said, I just want you to know that Andre came to me and said, hey, he's one of those NWA guys. Are you sure that you want him here? And we laughed about it, and I don't know if Andre ever even knew that Vince shared that with me, but that's how Vince was. He didn't want behind the scenes maneuvering, secrets, that kind of thing. And we just laughed about it, and it didn't affect my relationship with Andre, because I understood why Andre said it, because basically I had worked my whole career in the South and with the NWA, and now I'm in a different territory. And even though I was born and raised in New Jersey, I was originally from that area. But that's how Vince was. He was very, very open about everything and no secrets. And I never had a discussion with Andre. And Vince told Andre, and this is what Vince told me. He said, "No, I know about his background, and I've looked him over, and I've met him, and very comfortable, and he's everything that I've heard about him, and I want him for his attention to detail, and he's going to be an asset to my company."